Video games. I play them, you probably play them, otherwise how'd you even get here? Survival games have been around forever, since the dawn of gaming itself. You could even argue that Pong is a survival game. Wikipedia seems to think so at least. There are all kinds of survival games out there. Some go all out with funky creatures and wacky mechanics, while others try to stay grounded in realism. Personally, I lean towards the latter. Games where you're stranded, scrapping together resources and slowly evolving your tools and weapons, that's my jam. I've always wanted to make a survival game, but for the longest time my skills were just lacking. Now, finally, I think I'm ready. The survival game I want to make is realistic, at least more realistic than slapping a stick and a rock together to craft an M134 minigun. Here's the basic game loop. You spawn on an island, yeah, super original. Scavenge around for resources and build up a small civilization alongside NPCs you find scattered around the map. Once you're strong enough to venture deeper, you'll uncover remnants of old structures, dungeons haunted by the spirits of ancient tribesmen, and lore that slowly unravels the mystery of your situation. The kind of story where the more you uncover, the more your perception of everything changes.
No!
I'd love to tell you more about the lore, but nah, you'll have to wait. All will be revealed in due time. Now, how am I actually going to make this game? Well, like many wise indie devs, I'm going to be using Godot, because anything more complicated than Python makes my brain hurt. In this devlog, I'll cover the player, inventory and map generation, plus maybe a sneak peek at the crafting/building system, which I'll expand upon in later videos. I'm not making some massive, overly ambitious Marvel-style roadmap because I don't fully know what I'm going to be making. There could be some more things in the future that I want to add that won't be covered in the roadmap I make now. For the player, I shamelessly stole Godot's built-in player script, slapped a bean and a camera onto him, and called it a day. Boom, movement done. Of course, there's still a tweaking to do, like sprinting, sneaking, etc., but that's a future me problem. For the inventory, I wanted to create something unique, not just a boring grid of slots. So I took inspiration from the forest. Instead of a static menu, you can visually see your items in predefined areas, like they're inside a backpack rather than floating in the void. Figuring out item placement was a pain because at first I forgot that adding an item and moving an item weren't the same thing. But don't worry, it's all working great now, except for dropping items, which are still being worked on because they link heavily to do with building. Basically, I want players to place objects anywhere, no predefined grids for walls or stairs. Making terrain was a journey. First, I made an island with a height map and blender, then I needed a way to scatter trees, grass and rocks, plus other things, across the map. What I decided to use was Perlin noise generation. Learning how to use Perlin noise in Godot took a while, but with the help of ChatGPT, my beloved, I finally cracked the code. Now I have a fully customizable terrain feature manager. Just add an entry, tweak the values and voila, new terrain objects appear like magic. That's all for this devlog. It may not seem like a lot of progress, but keep in mind, I'm still not the greatest programmer and a lot of my work and time gets thrown in the trash because I either did it wrong or am just plain dumb with the way I program. Next time, we'll take a deeper look at items, crafting and building. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subs by the end of the year and every sub helps. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.